हाँ अब दिख रहा है। जोरो फ्रॉम अ डिफरेंट यूनिवर्स, सब्सक्राइब टू योर चैनल है जोरो भाई। यार रीस्टार्ट करी है स्ट्रीम। लॉन्डो आ जाओ यार, स्ट्रीम रीस्टार्ट करी। यो कोशो लॉन्डो आ जाओ प्लीज, जल्दी जल्दी। मैं पिछले आधे घंटे से टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा था, किसी ने मेरे को ये नहीं बताया कि डिस्प्ले ही नहीं जा रही है।
Quiver! Teamwork is trick! Ow! Storm the front! There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Shine down!
The wind knows me.
Torn to oblivion!
डेफ दे दो, हाँ यही तो काम है। एक काम करता हूँ, बिना कंडेंस में ट्राई करता हूँ, शायद लगा जाए।
There is no escape.
One with nature.
Flash! Glory to the Shogun! Everybody stand back! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Wind strider.
Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork! Strike!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Storm the front! Shine down! Now you shall perish! Ha!
सॉरी हाँ से यार
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Illusion shattered! Ha! 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 Inazuma shines eternal!
EMER
There is no escape!
The wind knows me.
No turning back!
As one with wind and cloud.
Shine down! Everybody stand back! Absurd! Ha! 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 Flash! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Teamwork is dreamwork! Glory to the Shogun!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
One with nature.
Quiver! No turning back!
Wind strider.
I'm going in! Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
देखो इसलिए मेरे से कंटेंट क्लियर नहीं होता क्या इशू है मेरा स्विच भी तब तो गलत कैरेक्टर को करता हूँ
As one with wind and cloud.
Glory to the Shogun! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
कोई नहीं आ रहा है, आ जाओ भाई दल्लो, दल्ले बोल रहा हूँ, सॉरी बट आ जाओ। नेटलैंड के वो देखते हैं कितने रह गए। रेपुटेशन वाह रे, मेरा अलग ही स्किल इशू है। मैक्सिमम मिल चुका है यहाँ पे। चार सौ चाहिए। डायलॉग्स में थोड़े थोड़े देख के स्किप करूँगा क्योंकि वॉइस वैसे भी नहीं है। नेविगेट दबाते हैं, एक काम करते हैं। यहाँ से कहाँ से भाई? क्या करना चाह रहा है? जाऊंगा तो वहीं से जहाँ से ही बोलेगा।
Into the wind.
मजा आता है। अरे भाई लाइक कौन कर गया? लाइक चैट भी तो करो।
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home, with our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can make sure she actually rests.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two. There's no need to go all the way home.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse. What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna rush out the minute you hear the alarm?
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
Triple? I don't trust.
Fine. On the off chance something like that were to happen, I might. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tiring the work gets. I guess you're right. But I don't have to like it.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were the one trying to stop Chaska from doing something dangerous.
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor, I don't want people to get hurt because of a rash decision.
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you understand why your own sister would feel the same way about you?
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my decisions.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making excuses when things go wrong.
That's just not true.
You think I don't have proof?
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon never said anything.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate. Neither of us really takes it to heart.
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. Maybe I rush into things without thinking, but I learned that from her. We're family. I can't help it if my older sister is a bad influence.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down, so we'll always have our differences.
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and realize I was right all along. I just need to wait.
Attitude देखो.
Be my guest. Come on, let's get you home. See you later, Traveler and Paimon. I'll be back once everything's settled at home.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
Bye, you two. Take care of yourselves out there.
Those two will probably make up for real at some point, right? Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over everything that we know so far.
Sorry. Cute lolly.
Sorry for popping up out of nowhere. Again.
Why do you look so awkward? Oh, is there something you need from us?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest. I'll treat you to some charcoal grilled steak to make up for it.
Paimon को बस खाना
Just
दिए
give us
रहो.
your orders.
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news. Remember what we talked about before parting ways?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Auroron has always wanted to save Natlan, and something about his soul being fragmented. Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroron is probably back with the captain. What do you think?
I agree with your hypothesis. And just now, I confirmed it myself. Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our camp.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success, so there's no way he can back out now. Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was because he still has a duty to Natlan as a whole.
Okay.
I'm not surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside and inside threats at the same time. Plus, he was on guard.
और
He knew I would try to go after him,
layout कैसा है?
so he made sure to keep his
ये देखो
distance.
लेफ्ट में
I
चैट
kept
राइट
an
में
eye out
बुड्ढा
for a good opportunity, but it never... all these years of calling me Granny, and I couldn't do a single thing for him in the end.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together, right? That couldn't have been easy.
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. Running around the tribe, dropping by random houses right and left. He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of Natlan. It's only natural for a child to want to do something for their family.
ठीक है पांडा
Besides,
को और बड़ा कर
Auroron is
दूं
my
नेक्स्ट
apprentice.
टाइम पे कर दूंगा
He might have a few tricks up his
लेकिन
sleeve.
वो
Wait, what are you saying?
गेम को ना ढके बस ज़्यादा
Look,
नेक्स्ट टाइम कर दूंगा
remember how I said Auroron's soul is
अभी
fragmented?
लफड़े हैं इसके
And this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it to him. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things, and he happens to be very good friends with Auroron.
ईफा से मिलेंगे
Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it, a portion of his memories were copied onto the old gem, which he no longer needed.
ओह फक
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
ट्रैप
Most people can't, but I can.
फ्लेक्स मार रही है
That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle.
आरशु भाई
He
क्या
won't
करा
notice
जाए
anything.
कोई आया नहीं
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron's memories in this gem.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him everything he knows?
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away.
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can finally track him down.
मुझे ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है कि जेम में कुछ लफड़ा होने वाला है
I know he thinks of me as his grandma. But do you think he'll get mad at me for this?
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. I didn't stop the ceremony all those years ago. And now, I'm useless again. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger. I don't scare that easy. Still, if I back away from this and something happens to Auroron, I would never forgive myself.
भाई एक बंदे ने सब्सक्राइब तो किया था चैट में आया ही नहीं
I need to look at his
ठीक है
memory.
भाई
Even if he I don't
खा के
care.
आओ
And I won't blame him. A family does whatever it takes to protect their own.
You sure you'll be okay? We can come with you if you want.
Did you just say you'll come with me?
yes we will come with you
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because, right, we need leads on the Fatui.
फटुई पे लीड चाहिए हाँ पायमोन सही कह रही है
You really mean it? Fine. You can come. Just promise me you'll see this through. No backing out. Got it?
Don't worry, we're professional adventurers.
Then I place my trust in your professionalism. All right, time to sneak into someone else's memory and engage in some... unwanted spying.
पिकअप तो बहुत बढ़िया लिया था.
You heard it here first. I wouldn't be doing this. Are you ready?
Ready? Born ready. यार स्ट्रीम पे बंदे बुला रहा हूँ मैं, रुक जाओ. पुल अप ऑन द स्ट्रीम गाइस. क्या जमाना आ गया है.
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
अरे भाई पेड़ों से बातचीत कर रहा है और कि भेजा सनक चुका है.
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain. What you up to? Naming your vegetables again?
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating. What did they say?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday.
ईफा कौन है?
He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get into a huge fight.
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
You really knew I was coming. That's pretty amazing.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people that just appeared out of nowhere?
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors. It seems like they're looking for someone, but I wouldn't go around asking too many questions. If you run into them, be careful.
फटोई, more like फटी हुई. फटी पड़ी है उनकी.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not? Why do you live here alone?
Oh, Capitano.
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui, one everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Seetlali is her name.
Granny? What does an outlander want with her? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's leaving? He gave up just like that? Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Seetlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she have to do with them?
Magic.
I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning.
बंगाली सिटलाली और उसका जादू. जिसके पीछे फटुई पड़ी है।
They've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him and also familiar in some way. I can't describe it.
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
He's going to fix it.
That was a spell from the Masters of the Night Wind. How did he know that? Is he sending those escaped souls back into the ley lines? How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult. This could be related to why he's searching for Granny.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you notice any irregularities, assume drill formation and be prepared to fight. However, there's no reason to over-engage. Information is our first priority.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they really mean us no harm?
कोई नहीं है यार।
I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they It seems like his subordinates refer to him as the captain. Never heard of him before. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. What is he gonna do?
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there. What does he want with her?
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time.
The time for idle observation is over. It now falls on me to act. This nation is out of time.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top? Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from? Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
And yet, one of those very beasts saved your life.
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. Can she really save us? The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So I felt like I had to help you.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you realize that.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe. So, we're in the same boat.
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Skillless? Do you know her?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was obvious the moment I mentioned her name.
Skillless is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my duty to protect her.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise. Do I really need to tell you what that means?
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met. But maybe, just maybe, you can show me the way.
Strange. Cisalali is said to be the legendary Granny Eastley, someone capable of communicating with the Wyub, and the Wyub are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul, a sense of justice.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. You are more capable than I imagined. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan.
वीवीकुन भाई कुछ तो बोल भाई, कोई था ही नहीं, बोलता क्या मैं? अभी आशु आया था बहुत देर पहले ही। अरे बकरी बना दे। हाँ, हम ही तो गोट हैं, जिसकी स्ट्रीम पे कोई आता ही नहीं है वही गोट है। आ गया भाई, बड़ा लेट आ गया। चलो कोई आ तो गया, कोई तो आ गया। पता पहली वाली स्ट्रीम पे क्या हुआ? मैं 40 मिनट तक करता रहा, आशु भाई बैठ के बकचोदी करता रहा। उसने ये नहीं बताया कि गेम में नहीं दिख रहा है। मतलब कुछ भी 40 मिनट तक टाइम पास हो रहा है और उसको पता चला गेम में नहीं दिख रहा। फिर नई स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट करी।
Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem.
हाँ, 40 मिनट तक गेम नहीं था पहले वाली स्ट्रीम पे ही, तो नई
by
स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट की है।
reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
अच्छा, स्टार्टिंग में चल रहा था। अरे 2 लोग आ गए यार, और भी जगह शेयर कर दो। 3-3 4-4 लोग तो देखें। हंस लो वीवीकुन, हंस लो। हैवी ड्राइवर, बहुत हैवी ड्राइवर है वो। तुमने देखी नहीं है भाई की ड्राइविंग।
Traveler, Paimon.
अरे
Are
भाई,
you two all right?
वीवीकुन अपना भाई।
A little dizzy.
भाई भाई वीवीकुन, भाई भाई।
Of course. I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna get him? Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants.
गुस्सा हो रही है सिटलाली।
Show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing coming.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Huh, that kid's got nothing on me.
How old is she?
Anyway, back to what we just saw.
400 plus.
I don't even know what to make of it.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to... What does it even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But how does that help with the abyss?
लूम ऑफ फेट यहाँ पे भी भाई
The loom of fate?
बस अरे बीवी कुन को तो वाइफू चाहिए वाइफू और जिंदा हो एज डजंट मैटर
It's a device from Conrio that has unbelievable power. Anyway,
अरे
if he
नहीं
really wants to manipulate the ley
पता नहीं यार कितने साल की है ये मॉर्टल है गान्यू तो एडेप्टस है ये मॉर्टल है शायद से
Oh, this is big.
पता नहीं कितने साल की है मैंने तो अब तक तो मैं स्किप कर रहा था इस क्वेस्ट
Which means the captain has been honest from the very beginning.
Oh.
Auroran's memory proves that.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh, we've got to tell Moika about this right away.
Moika se pange मौत के
Yes,
दंगे
she needs to know about this. Now.
क्वेस्ट कंप्लीटेड पहले पुल मारेंगे फिर अगला सेक्शन करेंगे अगले सेक्शन पे जाने से पहले एक विश मारो फारुजान मैक्स प्रो अल्ट्रा लेजेंड भाई नहीं आएगी 42 की पिटी है इतना अच्छी किस्मत नहीं है व्हाट द फक बोला था मैंने नहीं आया 5 स्टार कौन चल के जाए टीपी मारो टीपी खेलते रहो चल के जाना ही नहीं है चल के नूब्स जाते हैं भाई नाहिदा हमेशा अच्छी है नाहिदा ब्रोकन रहेगी
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become.
यार 3 की वॉचिंग 2 लाइक यार कौन है तीसरा लाइक नहीं किया लाइक करो लाइक करो फुर्ती में जल्दी जल्दी
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect timing.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroran's memories. All with his granny's permission, of course. Or no, actually it was...
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to...
Is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines, very similar to the price of using a Gnosis. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to mobilize our forces as soon as possible.
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are working to push back the Abyss on the front lines.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their
भाई
side!
हर चीज पे लड़ाई कर
We
लो
really should get Sitlali to break Auroran's legs.
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. See, Lali, I was hoping you could head back and help defend the tribe.
All right. I understand where I'm needed. I'll head out right away.
Guys, chat भी कर लो यार और like भी कर दो. 3 watching 2 likes.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right, back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the captain needs to be our ultimate goal. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea.
Okay, waiting on that.
As you all know, Auroron is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best way to solve the
domain
issue.
कर रहा है.
Their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it, and then success is ours.
भाई ये
We'll head
source
out
mechanism पे इतना
together. In the
लफड़ा
event
क्यों
that a
है?
confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and
अरे
Ahau to launch
वीवी
an
को तुम
assault
add
from
हो
the
मेरे
front
में.
and break through the Fatui defense. The captain won't be on the front
Add हो
lines.
तुम.
As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the device to ensure its protection.
वीवी को तुम पहले से ही add हो.
No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's
हाँ
easier
सच
for
में
the
add हो.
rest of us to
मजाक से
avoid
हट के.
them.
तुमने
Shilonen,
last stream पे जब
I need you to do
ID
what your
review
tribe
कराया था?
does best and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device... Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her as well. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich. Not even myself. By
मैं एक बार check कर लूँगा.
Understood. Then we should, just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain straight on unless you have no other choice. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Thank you, everyone. You have my word. I'll proceed with caution.
या फिर अभी check कर लूँगा मैं. The rainbow destined to burn. कौन है सतरंगी? देखो वीवी ऐड हो तुम. मैसेज कौन कर रहा है? वीवी ही है. कितना चाहिए भाई? 70. I mean 7K और चाहिए बस. हो जाएगा यार 60. मुंह में लानी. देखो कुछ फ़ायदा नहीं है बिल्ड करने का. आर्टिफैक्ट अच्छे मिलेंगे नहीं. वेपन ढंग का मिलेगा नहीं. वेपन बनर 50 होगी लूज़. सब कुछ छोड़ के हिमालय चले जाओ. अभी भी मौका है. और तुम्हें ज़रूरत क्या बाकी चीज़ें बिल्ड करने की? C6 आयाका लेके बैठे हो तुम. C6 आयाका से कंटेंट क्लियर नहीं हो रहा क्या? एक C6 आयाका इधर भी फेंक के मार दो. 5.7 में आ रही है भाई. फंड कर दो थोड़ा सा. तुम पे नहीं है तो किस पे है? वीवी कौन तुम पे नहीं है तो किस पे है? किसी पे तो है. अभी पता करते हैं. अच्छा बिल्ड तुम्हारा करंट वाले देखें क्या है. अच्छा चीची की बात कर रहे हो? छी सर्व्स अप और ऑब्सीडियन कोडेक्स 32k HP सही तो है। और क्या इम्प्रूव कर लोगे भाई, सही तो है। 98 क्रिट रेट रहता है, 98/282 गारंटीड क्रिट। और क्या चाहिए? सही तो है।
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
अच्छा 4300 करना है भाई, इतना दूर, टीपी से भी इतना दूर भाई, क्यों? अब मैं कहाँ से जाऊं? भाग के जाना होगा इनकी तो। टीपी से दूर क्यों रखते हो क्वेस्ट को? मेरे को टीपी के पास पसंद है। बैटरी और ख़त्म हो रही है यार। अरे भाई दिखाई नहीं, छी बे, स्कैम कर दी, हक दिया, सही में हक दिया।
All right, this is the place. Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from the side.
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should take care of them first so they can't alert anyone.
Okay, लड़ाई। भाई थोड़ी देर और है बस, स्ट्रीम पर बंद कर रहा हूँ, बैटरी नहीं रह गई ज़्यादा, लैग भी कर रहा है। थोड़ी देर के लिए चल रहेगी। मैं भी पर बंद कर रहा हूँ।
The wind knows me.
You'll get frostbite.
Shine down!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Flap! Strike!
Can't run!
I'm going in! There is no escape! No turning back!
All right,
that's done, let's head to the foot of the mountain.
देखो 40% के 30% के पास आसपास आएगी तो मैं रोक दूंगा.
Yeah, looks good. We'll take it from here.
I can see the inside.
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you should head back. Things are about to get dangerous.
All right. Please, take care.
Okay, so this is a domain. ये डोमेन क्लियर करने के बाद बंद कर दूंगा मैं.
Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Moika. Looks super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
Time to go.
Everybody stand back! Glory to the shoulder!
We've only just begun.
Shine down!
Clouds high. The birds up.
Torn to oblivion!
Disgusting.
This spell is from the Masters of the Nightwind. It's Auroron's doing. They're probably trying to buy time.
Off we go!
These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's Let's give him a try.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish! I'm going in! Flash! No turning back! Shine down!
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night!
Quiver! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Everybody stand back! I willingly yield. Ha! Ha!
took time.
Benny's adventure chick.
This must be it.
Here they are.
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect. Looks.
Oh, they're here.
Huh. I thought the Pyro Archon would choose a frontal assault.
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
We need to turn it off!
I won't let you do this!
The sound of lament?
Ciao.
What was that sound? It was like a piercing cry.
Now's our chance to turn off the device. Oh, Auroran? How did he just...
Flash style.
His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
Shoot style. Smash.
This ends now.
Something's wrong.
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
Commander.
You.
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have some more pressing concerns at the moment.
We did it!
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance. Even now, you're still the same as a...
His voice is completely different.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree. Abandoning one's comrades is not the way of a warrior.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already close to death. After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? The piercing cry came from underground when I activated the device. What's down there? Natlan's ley lines must be hiding some kind of secret. Am I dying? Oh, no. It's too soon.
Ah, Auroran, it's you. What'll it be today? Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you still haven't let that go.
I knew it was a bad idea to tell you.
I heard everyone wanted me to be the savior.
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist?
Auroron, is that you? Oh, here, have a seat. Let Granny cut you some fruit. We just got a fresh batch. Can I get you anything else? Some grilled meatloaf, maybe?
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Koimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? An outlander taught me that recipe, actually. A merchant, to be exact. Never thought about going into business yourself, my boy. You could travel all over.
Our Auroron? A merchant? He's far too honest for that line of work.
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Why give people false hope? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely everyone is born for a purpose. So, what's mine? If I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better place? What's the meaning of my existence?
Done spacing out, Auroron? Did you finish your homework?
Yes, Granny, it's just... Will learning all this really make me as strong as you?
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of my abilities.
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them. It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never do that again, no matter the circumstances.
I wasn't the one who brought it up.
Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow. Go have fun.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business, and they practically tremble in fear. Not the most fun way to go about living one's life, I'd say. Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron.
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. Don't force yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the past. That's what she always says. But I never forced myself. I never even got the chance to try before it was all over.
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as overwatering the radishes, you know.
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them today?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe it got too cold yesterday and they couldn't handle it.
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
Aoife, do you think being a vet is fun?
Fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think planting vegetables is fun?
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works. Oh, jeez. That troublemaker's at it again. Auroron, my man, come inside and give me a hand, would you?
Why should I? I thought being a vet was no fun.
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart these bastards. Come on, give me a hand.
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me in one piece. A part of me has always been missing. That's why the other spirit said I was close to death, but...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait for death.
It was you, the thing that came out of nowhere.
Thing? I'm a warrior, far stronger than a weakling like you.
I'm not weak. There's just a limit to what I can do.
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really think a useless thing like you can save the world?
Useless?
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist? Even if they do, why would you have to become that person? Hmm?
Exactly. Most people live like that. No...
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing.
But I don't want things to end here.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side, the Abyss doesn't stand a chance.
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines. I want to do my part too.
Both of us are bound to once your soul shatters into
Nozomi, welcome to the stream. Hello.
Wind, I will take temporary control.
No. No, this isn't right. My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up.
Welcome to the stream.
I can't die here. No! I won't die here!
Aurora!
That voice.
Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end.
नाज़ोमिक ये सेक्शन ख़त्म हो जाए फिर करता हूँ आइडिया रिव्यू. जस्ट थोड़ा वेट कर लो. हाँ ये सेक्शन ख़त्म हो जाए, कट सीन ख़त्म हो जाए फिर करता हूँ मैं. स्ट्रीम लाइक कर दो, दोस्तों के साथ शेयर कर देना, और कल भी शायद स्ट्रीम हो, देखा जाएगा. तब तक यूआईडी भेज दो अपनी.
His eyes are open! He's alive!
Well done. You managed to do the impossible.
Uh-huh. What do you mean?
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself
Arre
together.
Nozomi bro, must.
I can't believe the captain did that.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade.
Okay, okay.
He was helping to rein him in all this time.
रुको ये रिव्यू कर ही देता हूँ मैं, क्योंकि स्ट्रीम फिर मैं बंद करने की सोच रहा हूँ, ये ख़त्म हो जाए.
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but you managed to hold on to yourself. That's no easy feat.
80668163.
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We can talk about that later.
Alikino and Yai Miko.
Our plan. It failed, didn't it?
Miko level 90. Arre, Whale, bhai. Whale.
I'm sorry. We were so close.
You saved my life. And
Nozomi
now,
bhai.
the debt is repaid.
Nozomi bhai. Thoda idhar bhi kar do.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony.
Arre.
But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion on what it is that you truly want?
I just want an answer.
Nozomi bro.
A reason why I exist and why
गरीब
everyone
नहीं
always
हो.
did so much for me.
यार एक नायदा चाहिए.
No
40 की पिटी है.
Hero. And no
तुम्हारी तो चिल्लर है भाई. चिल्लर है भाई तुम्हारे लिए तो। भाई चैनल को सपोर्ट करो अभी।
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation. Fascinating. You're not.
एक बात बोलता हूँ भाई, चैनल को सपोर्ट करने के लिए कुछ करो, कुछ भी करो, पता नहीं मेरे को, कुछ करो, बस सपोर्ट करो।
Take a lifetime to truly discover who
डेली तो तुम आओगे नहीं।
Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. But in the end, I sacrificed my
भाई 100
life
रुपए वाला
for
टॉप
this
अप ही मार
nation.
दो, कुछ तो कर दो।
Now,
मजाक कर रहा हूँ।
remember your name. Even if others will see a different
वे लो तुम,
meaning,
लेकिन
it still symbolizes your nobility
तुम
and
तो वे लो
yearning.
भाई।
Ancient name.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death, but to do justice by the answer you found for your life. For that answer, you will offer all of your strength and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will prove your worth.
हाँ तो भाई वो RFI वेपन के लिए उसको वेल ही बोलते हैं भाई। वेल किया है
The
तुमने।
omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups, for at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
हाँ तो भाई सब कैरेक्टर और उनके वेपन है, वे लो तुम भाई, थोड़ा सपोर्ट करो। अभी UID देता हूँ अपनी।
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further. It seems that my cry did not cause irreversible damage.
What is that voice?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night has awakened.
Okay.
Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the Night Kingdom?
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep is the only way I can extend my existence.
सोती रहती है।
When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. It is a sound that agitates souls. Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend was heightened, and his soul almost shattered as a result. And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will.
Power of friendship.
A truly impressive feat for a human.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing part of your friend's soul, but was ultimately expelled. However, this soul does not hail from that land, or the Night Kingdom. Its origins remain a mystery.
Mystery.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage. To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the Night Kingdom was born. The first Pyro Archon, Shibalonke, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage, both of which are practices that survive to this day.
Oh, right! You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines.
नोज़ोमी भाई ये थोड़ी बता के जाता कोई.
Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of. And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible vehicle for the power generated by the device.
भैया जैसा हूँ.
It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power. Now,
90% chance है.
Rebuilding the ley lines once more, at the cost of my own existence.
But why would you make that kind of sacrifice?
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by a
10% वो है ना कल मेरे यहाँ दिवाली कल है आज नहीं है तो लेट हो सकता है शायद ना भी हो.
No wonder there are Seelies around here. A Seelie also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Seelies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the ley lines. Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have become your faith. I am very pleased. Moika, inheritor of Shibalonke's will, and leader of Natlan.
Okay, भाई मिलते हैं.
Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken. And the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero have imbued me with power. Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate, just as I did thousands of years ago. You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation,
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorders, and cognitive issues. Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? How are future generations supposed to survive? A land without the Lord of the Night,
Motherly
without the
instincts.
protection of the rules, is
Mommy
doomed
Archon
from the start.
being
You
a mommy.
presume too much.
Mommy instincts.
If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to... What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet, has it?
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Conria?
That's right. My family, my comrades, my homeland, were all lost to the Abyss. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar, Mawika. You should know exactly what I mean.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
Or, history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. In the captain's plan, I saw a chance to ensure our survival. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was rekindled. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong, they overrode my compulsion to sacrifice myself for their safety. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory. I don't want to give up just yet.
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind. Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. My offer still stands. Humanity is truly remarkable.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it. But what are you really trying to protect? The land or its people?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebearer, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Thank you. Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big advantage. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life, but for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess what?
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up at the...
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa, seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
This may be an unexpected outcome, but a favorable one nonetheless. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me, how did you discover the source mechanism?
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well. We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel. I'm just not sure how I missed them.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current plan will buy us some time. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort. Even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
But that means making everyone forget their past! We should definitely try to avoid it if we can. Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how did you know what it could do?
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy, but Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight. Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate, and, in his final moments, told me the secret of the Gnosis.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But I turned him down each time. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. Why don't I recognize you? It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so extreme for him.
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the Age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the princess. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now, I doubt she would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome. Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your full strength?
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been no different than taking hostages. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost, plain and simple. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders. That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it. In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase.
When you put it that way, my mom feels even... All right, let's head back.